Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's proposed projects for the streaming giant don't exactly sound like they will be setting viewers or Hollywood on fire, according to a royal expert. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who signed a number of lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify after quitting royal jobs, have yet to release content for their partnership. Royal expert Daniela Elser wrote in the New Zealand Herald, more than 14 months ago, in September 2020, when their money-making marriage with the streaming was first revealed, they loftily promised they would be making content that informs but also gives hope. Goodo then, but where is it? For their partnership with Netflix, the Sussexes have announced 2 projects, Pearl, a children's animation, and a documentary about the Invictus Games, the charity sporting event for veterans previously founded by Harry. However, the expert claims that while the content could be touching and powerful, it might not make an impact with audiences. Ms. Elser wrote, "These might both prove to be touching and powerful shows, but on paper they don't exactly sound like they will be setting viewers or Hollywood on fire." It seems the media landscape is ablaze with the news that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have signed a deal with streaming giants Netflix. The talk has been of potential earnings in the $240 million bracket, and comparisons with the Obamas and their deal with Netflix. For many, this is the sign that the Hollywood royals are for real. But are they? Let's look at the deal in more detail. If I had to bet my life savings on the answer to this question, I'd say no. Not in the technical sense, anyway. Neither are experienced in this field, and to believe that it would be possible for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to pick up the necessary skill sets as they go along is incredibly naive. Producers can be responsible for aspects of the process such as directing, editing, overseeing marketing and distribution, coordinating scriptwriting, and so forth. Meghan and Harry choosing the subject matter, helping to select who would be featured talent-wise, and maybe even having some input into the script. But neither of them is anywhere near qualified enough to have a proper hands-on producer role. They'll have help. And lots of it. It'll be more of an executive producer role than anything else. A question I've seen asked on social media. Why would Netflix be interested in a couple who have zero experience in the position they're being hired for? Let's not beat around the bush here. Netflix hasn't signed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle because of their stellar accomplishments in the industry. They're most likely hoping to cash in on the popularity of The Crown and use the name value behind Prince Harry primarily, and Meghan Markle, to drive new subscribers. Previous content creation deals between Netflix and Shonda Rhimes, who created Grey's Anatomy, and American Horror Story creator Ryan Murphy have all been 5-year offerings. So any ballpark number being bandied about will likely be spread over 5 years. The New York Times has mentioned that representatives involved in meetings between Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and other high-profile companies such as Disney, Apple, and NBC quoted the couple looking for up to $100 million. It's telling that these talks have amounted to nothing, which suggests that those content outlets don't see much value in paying 2 untested and inexperienced individuals that kind of money. Many in the industry saw the Netflix deal with the Game of Thrones producers to be risky, which puts the entire thing in context. Netflix, on the other hand, is known for throwing cash around, so even if the audience that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle want for their particular type of programming is more likely to be found on the streaming sites mentioned above, there's a good chance that Netflix was the only game in town financially. As mentioned, the official number hasn't been disclosed, but looking at the circumstances surrounding the deal, and the fact that talks claiming a $100 million figure with other service providers amounted to nothing, it's safe to say that Harry and Meghan are making that kind of money at the very most. Figures mentioned vary from $50 million to $100 million. Netflix is paying the Sussexes at most $20 million per year to add their name to some content, much like the Obamas do to some content.